If you really want to achieve the uncommon financial freedom that comes with time freedom to be able to do things you love, spend time with your loved ones, and do things that are most important to you, then you want to give me your attention for the next few minutes here. Welcome to Diamond Skill Up to Scale Up program that is designed to help you increase your power. When I say power, I do not mean your physical power. I mean your trading power, your problem-solving power, your ability to do that, because that's what ultimately determines your earning power as well. Udal Amajid is my name. I'm a digitalpreneur and the creator of Smart Income System, designed to help people to be able to make great income without sacrificing all their life or their time. Makes it possible to do that. Do you realize that 6.648 billion, that is 33.3% of people in the world use a smartphone? You realize that? You might not actually have other things like, I have a tennis racket, this Roger Federer's racket, I used to play tennis. You might not have that, but for sure you have a smartphone. A smartphone, we have it. And what does that mean? That actually means that we can connect more, we can communicate more, and that means we can serve each other more, solving problems for each other. And that's a big chance.
How do you make money? By solving a...
Why? Because we are talking about financial abundance. It's very important to understand the rule of the game. This is the simplest way to make a lot of money. We'll get that from this video to be able to achieve financial abundance so that we know the rule of the game and we can play by it to help ourselves to achieve things even faster.
Problem for people. You make, now listen closely, this is very important. If you want to make money, let's say one money, you need to solve a problem for one person. Got it? Good. You solve a problem for one person, they give you their money, you got one money. Now, how do you make some money? Well, you need to solve that same problem for some people. So now you solve the problem for some people, and some people get it. Now you have some money. Great. Here's a great question. How do you make a lot of money? Simple. Multiplication. It's simple arithmetic. If you want to make a lot of money, you need to solve that one problem for a lot of people. One problem that you solve, you do it for a lot of people. And that's your essence there. You focus on, people say, I want to make a lot of money. So they put all their energy and focus on money. Bad move, because money is a result. Say that with me, please. Money is a result. Wealth is a result. Do you understand? And so if it's a result of what? A result of helping people solve their problem. You want one money, you solve that problem for one person. Some money, some people, a lot of money, a lot of people. This is where we start teaching a lot about how to set up your business or your situation in order to be able to help a lot of people, especially at the same time. And in order to do that, you need to be able to remove yourself from that part of the equation, because otherwise you'll become the limiting factor, won't you? And you won't be able to help a lot of people. All right, so we can get into that in another section, but that's what you need to understand right now. You want to earn a lot of money? Simple. Take your energy off of earning a lot of money and put your energy on helping a lot of people solve a problem. Your result will be a lot of money.
Amazing tip there. It's not about chasing money that makes people to do all sorts of things they're not supposed to do, but be able to solve problems for a lot of people at the same time and setting up your business in such a way that this can happen for a lot of people at the same time without you being a limiting factor. And that is where you actually need this one thing. No matter what you do, if you have a digitalized business, the S factor, then you can actually make a whole lot of things.
Turn your smartphone into...
That's why the question is, if this smartphone is this common and we spend a lot of time on it, the question is, what's your screen time? How much time do you spend for this 8 hours, 54 minutes, like more than 1/3 of one's life a day? How much of your screen time turns to wealth? Well, the issue is not money problem. People think they have money problem. Not money problem. You actually have skill problem, because if you have the skill to be able to provide solution to a problem for a lot of people, money is never a problem. Money is available all the time. It's important to know how to have these skills to be able to turn your phone to become an asset for you.
To an asset. A smartphone is a liability for most people. Stop being like most people. We live in a time where you can make millions of dollars with just a phone. If you're hearing this, it means you have a phone. So, what are you waiting for?
Yes, you have a phone, that's why you can get this information. What are you waiting for? Start scaling up, increase your trading power, and
It's time for everyone's favorite.
and start turning your
Work.
screen time to wealth. But do you know that every important part of life is gone digital? Work is going from factories to laptop, boardroom to Zoom, neighbors to followers, kids play for more Fortnite than basketball and football put together. The world is changing. So anything you want to do needs to be digital compliant. That is the smartest move you can make today. And of course, the metaverse is happening since the COVID. People are working remotely, and this is developed to a whole new level. And that's why this is like the 11th hour. If you miss having digital skill at this time, you'll be left behind totally. Let's see how the metaverse works.
Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space.
Can you see that? You are still at home, but you can feel like you are there. That's where the world is going. Our school system did not prepare us for this. We need to make a change. That's why I'm sharing with you these 3 secrets that will keep you above situation and you can achieve anything you want to achieve. Secret number 1 is mindset. Mindset is powerful. In 2004, my wife, now happens to be my fiancée, was coming from school and she had an accident. It was so serious. And when we eventually met, asked her what happened, what were you thinking that day, what was going on? She was actually reading a novel describing an accident scene and what happened, more like it was what happened to them. That made me realize that the mindset thing is actually very powerful. But it depends on how you use it. You can use it against yourself or you can use it for yourself. So I went on this journey to improve myself, personally develop, improve my mindset so that I can use it for myself and not against myself and help other people to know how to do the same thing. And it's been very, very amazing because I've been able to use this to achieve great things I'm going to show you a little bit later. You'll be able to be in charge of your financial thermostat and you can change your financial thermostat beyond your current situation or current reality to achieve even more. If you can't do that, you will stay the same. 99% of your success is where you don't think it is. It's actually in between our 2 ears. And if you get that correctly, and you've just given yourself a permission to achieve greatness without limit. The one result in life that's controlled by action. Action is controlled by the programming that has been there. And this is influenced by the knowledge and information we get. If you maintain the same paradigm, the same programming, the result will remain the same. We have the knowledge, the power to accomplish anything, but the challenge is we do not have a clear understanding of how the paradigm, the programming is formed, how to adjust the financial thermostat, or how they control habitual behavior. And without knowing this, you'll be left at the mercy of whatever the wind blows you to. I don't want that to be your story because the same wind blows on everybody. But where you arrive at is the set of your sail. This is where you set your sail. You've noticed that people, as difficult as things, that people are still making headway correctly and doing the right thing because they do not understand how to actually set their own set of the sail so that no matter how the storm blows, they're going to arrive at the right destination. Not knowing this is causing confusion and frustration, and you today are thinking it's internet fraud, is thinking it's ritual, some are thinking it's sleeping around, some are thinking it's being in office and stealing money, some think let me just become a politician and I can get anything I want. None of that. The secret to transformation is know how to be in control of your financial thermostat. Like I said, I've used this mindset power app to achieve having this big Sienna, in addition to house and other things I've been able to achieve. I was able to attract and achieve this in less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, and I'll be happy to show you how to also make that happen.
If you don't do something about your financial situation.
Yeah, why do we need to take action? Because we need to do something serious now about our financial situation before it is too late. World Bank said COVID-19 will make 96 million Nigerians extremely poor by 2022. And this is only 2022. And if you check the price of things, it's very high. People's income is the same. People are still packaging and managing and borrowing and doing this. That cannot last forever. If your expenses and things are going higher than your income, then you might be activating poverty without knowing. You want to do something urgent about it now before it's too late.
Your income will relatively remain unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. Did you hear what I said? If you don't do something about your financial situation, your income will remain relatively unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. What does that mean? That is the activation of poverty. When that happens, poverty is activated.
It's simple mathematics. You have more expenses than what's coming in. It's just a matter of time. And that's why it's important we have to take this all-out serious action. Secret number 2, digital skills, online advantage. Digital skill is amazing, but in 2016, I did not know nothing about it. I don't know more than sending text message or calling with my phone. In fact, one of the person working with me said it's better I give the phone to him because it's useless with me. It was that serious. But a friend of mine posted on Facebook and said he booked a flight in and out with the profit he made online. I was shocked. How can you make money online? But that opened my eye to the reality. I paid some money to learn. This person is very technical. There was a lot of techno bubbles, a lot of technical things I don't know. And I'm this non-techie guy, introvert who doesn't know that. But I didn't give up. I went on, and I've successfully been able to learn this in a way that without being techie, I'm doing a lot of amazing things. I'm designing a lot of things, and I'll be able to show you how to do it in simple ways as well. With digital skills, even though I'm an introvert, as an introvert, to actually go ahead and do business is challenging. Always very challenging, because I don't have the power. I don't know how to convince. I don't know how to persuade. I don't know how to do all those things. But then with digital skills, I do not need to go through all that at all. I don't need to go through all that at all. Because with digital skills, I can actually jump past, like they say, jump over all these things and make things happen. And with the online advantage, there's no limit. And as you increase your trading power like I've done, I have the ability to solve problems for a lot of people at the same time.
It's going to take at least 2 years.
What are these skills? The skills we need are the high income skills, not just any skill. With these skills, you have skills that can make you high income and pay you forever. Let's get information on this.
Get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos. People who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel. People with an eye.
Those are the skills needed. And when you have these skills, you are hotcake globally, anywhere in the world. You don't have to start looking for jobs. Things are looking for you. Trust me. With the online advantage, you'll be able to access leverage. Because if you don't understand leverage, you'll be working too hard like the majority of people, 90% of people that are working too hard and are going to retire old, sick, and broke. You don't want that to be your story. After the whole of 35 years, you don't want that to be your story. So you want to do this now. The cornerstone of this is what is called attraction marketing, which is value-based. You lead with value relevant to your client, people you want to serve. You build rapport, cultivate trust, establish as an authority and a credible person. That's expert positioning. Then you educate them. By the time you're educating them, they are listening to you objectively as an authority. Then you qualify people you want to serve and repair, disqualify those people you don't want to serve. Offer your solution, and trust me, things will begin to happen. Now, can you imagine how amazing it is for any business you have, any idea you have, that you can attract on autopilot, and you can attract the right people to you, left, right, up, and down, that will be amazing, because that means you attract the right lead, and that means you're going to make a whole lot of sales and have a lot of financial freedom at the end of the day. Traffic sources. These are where people are hanging out. Facebook, Instagram, they are there. You just need to know and put the right information in front of the right people. And this you're going to do in two ways: organically, free, attract people and serve them; paid advertisement, you pay some money, and that can happen a little bit faster. But both is actually very good. I will show you how to make that happen. Having sought that out, instead of you waiting for 35 years and all those things, within few years, a year to 2.5 to 3 years or 5 years, you'll be able to achieve a lot of amazing things for yourself without any limitation. Even if you're an introvert like me, who hates no for an answer, who hates rejection, who doesn't want to bother people, who does not want to tend to be a top person suddenly because he wants to do business, this is perfect for you. Secret number 3 is the power of automated system. I know of a businessman who is doing well, but he cannot rest, he cannot close that. Why? Because if he leaves his business place, a lot of things will go wrong. To scale, he needs huge capital to scale again. And if he leaves that, he can't travel, because if you travel, if for this reason, this person is a good Muslim, could not go to the Holy Land, because if he dares go, he doesn't know what happened in that few period is going to be not around. But it doesn't have to be like that. You'll be able to take back control of your life with this automated system, when you have things in place to guide people and make things happen securely, whether you are there or not, and you can monitor all things using your smartphone. With this, both funnel design, landing pages, lead magnets, lead generation, lead machine will help, and the sales funnel will also help. With our click system, you will be able to, at a click, turn everything on, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. Now at this point, you surely want to know how to access this. Simple, non-techie, high-income skills are the best offer, and also how to convert this to wealth, right? Yes, of course, and that's why I'm going to show you this. I present to you Diamond Mind High-Income Skill Masterclass Plus that is designed to help you be in control of that mind like I did, and also have access to the high-income skill in a non-techie way that as long as you can press a phone, you can do it. You'll be able to also get your own one-thing digitalized system, and there's nothing you cannot achieve. We trade in life. You can trade up or you can trade down. But it's important to understand this. Financial wealth, that's the word. Financial wealth, money; social wealth, status; time wealth, freedom; physical wealth, that's health. A lot of people mistakenly trade their time and their physical wealth, which is their health, to gain some salary that's never enough, some status that is temporary, unfortunately. Only to realize when they have no energy again that they've made a terrible mistake. You don't want that to be your story. Be wary of jobs or anything you do that lure you in with 1 and 2, but rob you of 3 and 4, which is your original asset. You don't want that to be your story. How can you monetize this skill? Yes, you can work for someone. You have more time, but you know money, not enough money. That's the most common and the most limited way to make money. You can become a professional that is going to require more time, longer hours of working and things. Now you have more money, but you don't have time. 3, be your own boss. You have time and you have financial freedom. But even here, the traditional way of being your own boss is not what is going to give you time and financial freedom. You want to know a little bit further. Now is the time to get transformed, to increase your trading power. It's time to scale up now. The Mind Act, which can give me that Sienna, give me a lot of things, you know it's pricey, but you get this for only 10,000 naira. Organic traffic, 10,000 naira. Facebook, Instagram at 10,000 naira. That's powerful. You won't get that anywhere. Lead generation machine, 15,000 naira. Email marketing, 10,000 naira. Canva design, where you can design your posters, your pages, your thing, a lot of things, your ebook cover, your ebook, priceless. I know of someone who is making already 6-7 figures on Canva alone. Auto sales, bot design, 10,000 naira, funnel design, sales funnel design, 30,000 naira. Together it's 100,000 naira, $200. But trust me, we want you to be able to achieve greatness. We want to help a lot of you to focus on the right thing rather than going for what is not. We want people to do the right thing rather than thinking of doing what they know they are not supposed to do. And that's why we are offering you an 80% discount plus a special 10% New Year Love discount, which makes it 90% discount. And instead of you paying $100,000 or $200, all you have to pay is 10,000 naira, $20, and you access all these high income skills. Your life will never remain the same. Ideas you have been sitting on, your past experience can be turned into valuable stuff that will help a lot of people so you can make a whole lot of money. Right now, I have that person that is making that much money within a short period of time, making over 200,000, that's over $400 within the space of a month, just starting out, launching out. And again, what can you get with 10,000 naira or $20? What would that thing do for you? But with the same amount, you cannot buy any smartphone with. You can start in what can change your life for the better forever. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this. Click the button below and take action on this before the timer is over, because when it does, you lose this discount and you're actually going to pay a lot more. Do that, and I can't wait to see you on the other side while you get access to these high income skills, and you'll be glad you did for the rest of your life.